Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about my Sedona lace brushes that I received from Sedona Lace to review. It is the Vortex brush set and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 professional makeup brushes and a brush belt which looks like this. And it comes with a little strap that you can wrap around your waist. So I'm just going to go ahead and explain each brush to you, and I'm also going to compare them with some other brushes that I already use, such as my Real Technique brushes and also my MAC brushes, so stay tuned. I'm going to start with the FB01 brush. This is a fan brush, and just to let you know, the F stands for face and the B stands for brush. So when you see FB, it just means face brush, and if you hear me say EB, it means eye brush. So this is one of the face brushes that you get in the set. It's very multi-purpose. You can use it on your cheekbones to contour, or on the tops of your cheekbones to highlight. It's really soft and it feels really nice on your face. It's also very dense, so you can get quite a lot of product on there. The only thing I could say that I don't like about this brush is that when I wash it, I do get a few hairs that do shed from the brush, but other than that, it's such a nice soft brush just to use to contour and highlight with. So moving right along, another face brush is called the FB05. You can use this brush to contour with. It has a nice shape to get right under your cheekbones and contour, so I like this brush for that as well. And it's also very comparable to my Real Techniques contour brush. So this brush has not shed on me once, and it's very soft and very dense. So like I said with the other brush, it can get quite a lot of products on there, and it's really good to blend out as well. FB03. This is like a tapered contour brush. It's very comparable to my Real Techniques blush brush. Such a tongue twister. This is what my Real Techniques blush brush looks like, and this is the Sedona Lace, what's it called? The FB03 brush. Both of them are tapered at the end, so they're really good for blush. I would say it's probably a tad bit too big for contouring, only because it doesn't get right into the cheekbone. It kind of like falls too far down, so I wouldn't use it for contouring. I generally use it for face powder sometimes. My Real Techniques brush has never ever shed a hair on me, and I love it to death. I love Real Techniques in general. Neither has this brush. It hasn't shed hair on me yet, and I've washed it quite a few times, so it's quite a good brush to have. Next out of the face brushes is the FB07. This is like a buffing brush. It's very dense, so it packs on a lot of product and it blends out foundation really well. It's very good for foundation, liquid foundation. This brush kind of reminds me of the one that begins with E. Elf, that's it. It reminds me of the Elf powder brush that a lot of people use for their foundation. Very similar in, what do you call it? Not texture. Yeah, actually very similar in texture. It feels the same as the Elf powder brush. So those are all the face brushes you get with the brush set. You get 4 face brushes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eye brushes, which I'm going to show you now. So first of all, you get a brow brush which looks like this, and it comes bent and angled like this, and it also has a little thing at the bottom. I'm guessing that's supposed to be like an angled brush, but it's too dense. I'll do like a close-up so you can see, but it's too dense for me to do anything with. I can't really work with this brush because it's kind of just a bit pointless. But yeah, I do like the brow brush. It's very good for brushing my brows and laying them down. So that's that. Then you get a little lip brush which looks like this. When it comes, you can take it off like this, and you can put the lid on in there like that. Obviously for hygiene reasons, you don't want your lip brushes to be hanging out your brush belt. So this one is very comparable to a MAC brush I also have. I will leave it on the side so you can see that one. It's a very nice lip brush. It shapes your lips quite nicely, literally exactly the same as the MAC one, except it says Sedona Lace on it. So Sedona Lace brushes are very good dupes for MAC brushes. Next you get an angled brush, which is really good for gel liner. I use it for my gel eyeliner on the top. It's also very good for brows, for filling in your brows with a bit of powder or fluid line. Yeah, so it's very thin, so it gets those little strokes quite well. And yeah, I really like it, and this is very comparable to another matte brush that I'll leave on the side as well. And it's the EB11 brush, and this is a eyeshadow brush, and I think it's synthetic, so really good for cream eyeshadows, very good for powdered eyeshadows as well. Very versatile. I really like this brush. I reach for it a lot. I also reach for it for my pigments when I spray it with a bit of Fix Plus, because it's quite the brush is quite, it has a lot of space, so you can get a lot of oh my god, what the hell am I trying to say? You can get a lot of eyeshadow on the lid with this brush, so it'll take you less time to do your eyeshadow with this brush. So I really like it for eyeshadow, pigments, and yeah. This brush is a really nice detailer brush. It reminds me of my Real Technique detail brush. I'll show you that. It's a tad bit bigger than my Real Technique accent brush, which looks like this. I will do a close-up of all these brushes so you can get an idea, but I generally use this for my inner corner, my bottom lash line, sometimes eyeshadow, but it's a tad bit too small for eyeshadow, but just those little areas where you can't really reach. I generally tend to grab this brush for those little hard to reach areas. Then you've got your crease brush, which looks like this. It looks like a blending brush, but it's tapered on the top. I use this to blend out colours in my crease, and it's a very good brush for blending, very good brush for crease work, so I really like this brush for that. Then you've got your angled liner brush, which comes bent like this. I love this brush for my gel eyeliner, especially when it's quite, I have like, you know, when you have those really bad eyeliner days. I reach for this brush and I just correct it, and it just gives me a nice flick at the end. And yeah, I love this brush. It's not very thick and it's not very thin either. It's just like quite a nice shape and density to get the job done. So that's that. Then there's the EB09 brush, which is a blending brush. This one is very comparable to the MAC 217 brush. Literally looks exactly the same. Very great blending brush for your eyeshadow. Then again, the only reason I don't like this brush that much is that it has stray little hairs, and when I wash it, it tends to shed a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. But that's the only bad thing I have to say about this brush. Other than that, it's a great blending brush and it works really well for eyeshadow work. Then last but not least, you've got the EB13, which is a really nice dense blending brush. It looks like this. Ooh, let me just put that on. It's really nice and dense. I use this to blend out concealer under my eye, eyeshadow sometimes, just little hard to reach areas, my nose, side of my lips. I love this brush. It's very nice for blending concealer out and sometimes foundation out and sometimes eyeshadow. So it's very versatile, and yeah, I love it. So in general, I would say that these brushes are very good for a starter kit. So maybe someone that's just starting out in makeup and just wants a nice set of brushes to start off with. I would recommend these brushes. They're very nice to work with, very easy to work with as well. And they're very affordable compared to MAC brushes, which literally these brush mimic like to the T. They're very affordable. They do nearly enough the same job, and yeah, I just recommend Sedona Lace because I've been trying out these brushes. I've had them since like March, and these and my Real Techniques are the brushes that I mostly reach for when I'm doing my makeup. So I definitely love them. So check out sedonalace.com. I'll leave the website and everything you need to know in the description box. Also, I love the brush belt. It just makes you look very professional when you're going out on your little jobs. For those people who do freelance makeup, this looks very professional, very nice. You can put your little business cards in here. Just put things in here that you can't normally fit. You can even add more brushes onto there. I personally add all my brushes in there. I've got my I put my Real Technique brushes in there as well. So this is kind of like my little brush case. So it's quite handy because you have a place where you can put your brushes. You can fold it like this, and you can put it round your waist. I'll show you what it looks like round my waist. Like this. So yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching me. I've met a few people that watch my channel. Probably they've seen me at work and stuff, and it's just really nice to see people that actually watch me. So if you've met me at work, or I don't know, bumped into me on the train or something, hi, and it was really nice to meet you. And yeah, sorry if I was a bit shy. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.